Ugh. Aloha there, and let's see where we are. So we already finished up with festivals, gone through what they look like. Now we're going to get to the juicier part. What I meant by juicy is desserts, but generally food. Gujarati cuisine. The food served in the south of Gujarat is influenced by the cuisine of Maharashtra. In South Gujarat, people usually consume gowar, whereas in Saurashtra and North Gujarat, the diet consists mainly of praja and mace. In Baroda, you will find a blend of all tastes due to its locations. In earlier times, wheat was consumed only by the elite and by the middle class during the festival season. With changing time, things have changed. Today, wheat forms as integral part of the Gujarati platter and is used in a number of ways. Yeah, interesting because jamun, seeing how jamun is made, it's pretty much made by pretty much bread, wheat bread. And yeah, making it like a dessert, and it's just most of the content is just bread. Wow. So sweets, Mazandi Donti Paki Charge called Halwa, also known as Gajor Holi Gajor, yeah, is a carrot-based sweet dessert pudding from Indian subcontinent. It is made by placing grated grated carrots in a pot containing a specific amount of water, milk, and sugar. Hmm. Then yeah, Golub Jumbo is a sweet confectionery or dessert originating in the Indian subcontinent and a type of mithali popular in India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Maldives and Bangladesh, as well as Myanmar. It is national dessert of Pakistan and is also common. Gotcha. And Jollibee. I'll just go through here this article. So there's Jollibee and Laddu. So let's look at Laddu. It's a spherical sweet originating from India and spread through the Indian subcontinent and the Malay world. So the Malay world. And lattice are primarily made from flour, fat, ghee, butter, oil, slash, and sugar. Hmm. And there's different types. Mandi, churm, dal, shing, and you have chikki. Dali ni chiki, shing ni chiki, and dal ni chiki, particularly for winter. So, galbi, very much is right here, then gambu, gamun, and ladi. So, does it have the pictures? No, they don't have the pictures right here. Or the chiki. But yeah, there's Horane P, Vediv, Shrikan, Mohanta, Magas, Barfi, Gari. This is all belongs to the sweets? Huh. So yeah, they have a lot more sweets. They don't have a wiki article for some reason, so why do these have wikis and not the other foods, especially chiki? Since there's a lot more chiki sub-variants as Laddu. And Laddu has a wiki page. But probably just because of it talking about Balaya culture, customs. So yeah, pretty much here. Ladus packed for wedding ceremony and Ladus. Shoot, history. It's 2600 BCE. Man. Archaeological site consisting of integrated electric cereals like butter, wheat, and chickpea. Oh, according to Rush, the presence of both figures, Hadis and Hopni's seal, along with the food balls, indicates in this valley civilization people might have revered these items to perform some kind of ritual. Hmm. Now you have composition. to Bundi Ladu, Monchor Ladu, and Benze Ladu, Coconut Ladu, Beda, Sesame. Okay, I think I'm getting it like it's like the pizza. It's like the pizza pie. Or really like an apple pie where there's a blueberry pie, pecan pie, apple pie. So this is the equivalent. However, I really like how everything is packed. Because the thing with pies is that you have to serve the thing as a whole, not by a slice. And the pie is just so much. But with these are really small. Man, extra milk help me, damn it. But yeah, anyway, let's look at more of the food. So, kachori. So, this has onions, red onions, and I don't, I don't believe this is dessert, because looking at this, that, and that, they don't look like desserts, because it's under the sweet section instead of like snack or anything else. Okay, so kachor. So let's see. Originating from Indian subcontinent and common in places with Indian diaspora and other South Asian diaspora. Alternates for the snack include kachori, kanchodi, and kachori. And it's a snack. It's an Indian snack. Why is it not here? Let's see. It should be here. Kachori, kachori, kachori. Alright. Now. So let's see if it, yeah, there it is. There it is. So it is listed here. Okay, so it's just not fitted here? Huh. Weird. Well, actually, let me look at the original text. See why has that been prepped? Yeah, everything is just prepped here. Everything is prepped, displayed just like that. So yeah, it's just not organized. Because I guess that there's also a lot of other wikis related to this, but they're just not hyperlinked. It happens. But man. My man. Food. Food is the common thing everybody can relate to. Anybody can cherish it. You don't even have to learn about particular customs, rather that you can just eat it and enjoy it on your own behalf. So, yeah. At least I have this. I can look up, but I could also look up more Indian foods, or particularly Gujarati cuisine. Now the snacks, you have bajras, pakoras, pavbe. Okay, let's look at the hyperlink ones. So it's locho. Locho is this. That doesn't look like a snack. That's not a damn snack. It's a full course meal. Jesus. Unless they eat so much. Man. This dish derives its name from its loose consistency and irregular shape like dumplings. It is somewhat related to kanman. Unlike kanman, it is not served in regular shaped cut pieces. Okay. So it varies. Now, dokla? Huh. Dokla is a vegetarian culinary dish that is native to the Indian state of Gujarat and parts of adjacent states. Although a Gujarati delicacy, it is also commonly served in parts of India. Alrighty. Handilvi. Handova is a savory vegetable cake originating from Gujarat, India. So, it's a type of cake. An actual cake that's a snack. So, it's a hearty snack. It's not sweet. Cake. You don't usually see that. But, so, it's, yeah, what do we want to Korachi? Oh no. Kachori. Kachori. The balpur is a savory snack originating from India and is also a type of chat. It is made of puffed rice, vegetables, and tangy tamarind sauce and a crunchy texture. Because, yeah, this does look like spaghetti to me. But, no. It is, yeah, a mixture of so many things. And I could imagine it like a salad where you pretty much could add a lot of toppings on it. So yeah, yeah. At least now you have pulses, dals, curry. So what is pulses? The mung bean, alternatively known as green gram, okay, it's a plant species in the liguma family. Alrighty. So the mixed dal. So I think these are just types of foods you could add and mix to all different snacks. Maybe desserts if you really want to, but yeah. Then yeah, plain dal, tover dal, udad dal, vegetables, bottom cabbage peas. So we got cabbage, but not cabbage peas. Cauliflower, okra. Okay, let's look what okra is. Okay, it's known as many English-speaking countries as lady's fingers or otro. Is a flowering plant in the mallow family. It is edible green seed pods. The geographical origin of okra is disputed, with supporters of West African, Ethiopian, Southeast Asian. Okay. Now that's part of the vegetable family. So yeah, looking at all this, there's just so many ones to go through. What the hell? Wait a second. Barfi? The dense milk-based sweet from the Indian subcontinent? I get confused because this looks like cheese on this side, like Swiss cheese. Because of the damn holes. But it's a type of sweet. Alright. The chewing of betel leaves pan in Gujarat. The chewing of the betel leaf, known as pan in Gujarati, is part of many Asian cultures, especially those of China and Vietnam. Preparation techniques vary from using hands to feet to help in grinding and extracting exotic flavors. The nut is either silvered or grated. Silvered or grated? Often flavored with species according to local tradition and usually wrapped in the betel leaf. Betel leaves comes from a betel pepper plant, Piper betel, which is not botanically related to the betel palm, Areca cachu, along with some lime, calcium oxide, or calcium hydroxide, to better extract the alkaloids. Some people also chew tobacco, marijuana, or cocaine along with the betel nut. After about 20 minutes of chewing, when it comes to medically chewing leaves for health. The fibrous residue which remains of a nut is spat out of the street, where it remains visible due to the characteristic bright red color. In Gujarat, betel pan chewing is as popular as tobacco smoking is global. Pan is often served. Served wrapped in betel leaf. In Gujarat and the rest of India, pan has played its important part in social life and customs for hundreds of years. In the courts of medieval rulers, the betel leaf or pan was offered as part of hospitality, friendship, and love. Kings also relished betel leaves after sex. In Gujarat, an annual Kemacho Majama competition is held where the participants are rewarded based on their Dokcho art. Let me actually look at that because it does not have a hyperlink and I am interested. Let's see when that is. And I'm not getting anything technical here at my end. I'm even getting an article that I am currently at when I search it up. So, yeah. Probably there's not really anything to explain other than the person who actually edited this part. The different parts of pans are sada pan, a mixture of cardamom, betel nuts, and cloves. So three things, along with chutney pan, a mixture of cardamom, betel nut, and spicy mint paste. Mentha pan, a mixture of grated coconut, dates, gokan, um, comma, rose petal, sugar syrup, and jellied fruit. So pretty much four things, but rose petal or sugar fruit. I'm trying to imagine that. And you have thokpan, a special mixture of sugar and am, amylase, and then tobacco pan, a mixture of tobacco of different brands and betel nut. So, using pan with tobacco significantly increases the risk of mouth cancers. Even without tobacco, the use of pan has been associated with changes in the lining of the mouth that increase the risk of cancer of the mouth. So, why is this here exactly? Because, yeah. So, yeah, this betel leaf pan in parts of many Asian cultures, like especially in China, Vietnam. Why is it specifically under this India wiki for Gujarat? Because I didn't see that in the main India wiki article. But it says like the chewing in Gujarat is impacted. So is it just because of the amount of the amount of variety people consume? So in Gujarat, betel pan chewing is popular as tobacco smoking is global. Pan is often served wrapped in the betel leaf. Yes, and then in Gujarat and the rest of India, pan has been played as an important part of social life and customs for hundreds of years. But it's not just Gujarat; it's also the rest of India. I take it there's other states that don't do this practice, but there's still a lot of other states that do. So in Gujarat, an annual Kimochi Majama competition is held where the participants are rewarded based on their folk show art. Yeah, and then we got through here, and I believe maybe that's why they point this out as it being important to Gujarat customs. That's why it's part of the wiki. But then again, I try to search out what folk show art's supposed to mean related to India, the state of Gujarat, but nothing really came. So, it's like equivalent to what I was saying about the smoking culture in the Minnesota, where yeah, sure they have a custom like that, but it's nothing more like they would have in the rest of the U.S. for less or for more. Hmm. And yeah, so it's under here. Let's see, why is it under here? Yeah, so it's on its own topic. So you have religions that follow all these subtopics: Hinduism, Jainism, Zoroastrianism, and then you have Gujarati Muslims, which is not Islam, but specifically for Muslims. It will make sense because it's related to Gujarati Muslims, just themselves. Fairs and festivals, there's only two fairs and festivals, along with it being part of the title. There's two things that belong to the title. Gujarati cuisine talks about all these foods and stuff. And then the second one is the chewing of betel leaves pan in Gujarat. Just plain like that. And I guess that's because of it being a type of food drug that people like gum. People don't eat gum. They chew gum because one does not eat gum, swallow it because of what it is. It really doesn't have much calories. It is partly made of rubber, where when it comes to consuming it, it can create some digestive issues. It could create some bowel issues. So that would be the case. I guess that's why they also put the idea of chewing, I wonder why they just don't include more other stuff, unless this is something just so significant. And that's the thing I want to like put at, because I'm not gonna search up videos and stuff because maybe there's a reason why, because this is its own whole topic, because of how obscure it is. Now I wanted to see how obscure it can be when I look at more states and territories in India, just like I am with the state of Gujarat. So that's gonna be part of my mind. Besides food, just because food culture is dope. So yeah, well, that's quite bizarre. Let me actually look at what other things to note down when I also look at other things. Because I take it in the States, they will usually have the same things where you were talking about an engagement ceremony, Hindu ceremony, religious ceremonies and stuff, to standard thing when it comes to media. In this case, it would be theater here, along with cinema. They're two different topics, but I wonder why they just can't put in media. Languages, literature, religions. This own section of fairs and festivals. Last time I looked at how some of the fairs and festivals tend to be in other parts of India. So that's when I started realizing, oh, okay, there's some commonality. It's just like how what is it? I'm like thinking of like how Easter is celebrated in the state of New Mexico compared to the state of Arizona, where they pretty much do the same. But that's why I came in an eye, especially since I'm learning a lot about India. Because now, looking over the map, I know where the state of Gujarat is, being a border by Pakistan near the sea in the west coast of India, that subcontinent. Yeah, that's something I'm just gonna remember. But anywho, I actually had this here because I actually do want to look at foods and such. So I pretty much will go through this and other foods, particular in the state of Gujarat, and compare and contrast, because later on I'm definitely going to point that out. So to see if they really have jamun being a big dessert in just the state of Gujarat, or just all around India, because you'll be surprised what types of foods are just particularly popular in like certain regions. But I am intrigued. So anywho, aloha.